What's up? I guess just saying hello, but it's not hello, it's goodbye. I didn't get to say goodbye to a lot of you before I just packed up and left. I left a week ago today. I haven't really made much effort to get in contact with anybody except Andrea. I don't miss you, any of you. I miss Andrea. I don't miss you. Whoever's looking at this, I don't miss you. And it's not like a personal thing. I don't hate you. I just don't miss you. I don't miss anything about my old life. I don't miss anything about. I just don't miss anything. I mean, I don't really have a life here yet, but there's definitely one quickly in the making. And, that's more than I could ever say in the last 6 years in Norwood, or in Massachusetts, or where why should I miss it? Why should I miss the people that just fed off of my reputation of being the guy in the papers, and the guy in handcuffs, and the guy doing drugs, and the guy that could get anything, and the guy that wasn't afraid to say or do anything? Like, I don't miss the people because they fed off of that. It's the only reason people associated with me is because they were like, ooh, Dave Malakaria, he's not a good person, but he'll get me high, or he can get this, or hey, the homeless kid, whatever it was, why should I miss that? Would any of you? If any of you lived through everything I lived through, not to say that you haven't lived through your own shit, but if you lived through everything I lived through, more time incarcerated than you had free in your teenage life, would you miss it if you packed up and left? I find it very easy to just pack all my shit, not a lot of shit, all my shit in one bag and leave. I mean, I miss Andrea because I know that one day she's going to be right by my side again. I'm having a baby. Andrea's pregnant. I found out yesterday. I am so looking forward to that. I mean, yeah, we're gonna struggle, of course, but I've been struggling my whole life, and I'm still here. I mean, I know we can do it. Me and Andrea are an unwreckable force. We will not be torn apart. And that baby is gonna make us so strong, you know. It couldn't have happened at a worse time, but it couldn't have happened at a better time. I mean, it's lighting a fire into my ass and making me really just want to work, something I've never done. Well, I have just never tried. Yeah, I got a lot of support down here. It's also something I never really had, and it's scary. It's awesome. It's just not something I'm used to. And I know there are people taking care of Andrea, and she knows there are people taking care of me. But I pulled myself out of the worst situation that I could possibly be in. I got off the street. I am not homeless anymore. I am not in trouble with the court at all. I mean, I could be if I screw up again. But as of right now, everything's good, better than I ever could have asked for. Not what I expected 3 months ago, I'll tell you that. I'm getting healthy. I mean, alright, look at me. You saw me a week ago before I left. Look at me now. Do you see that? Do you see my traps? Look at those. I'm getting big again already. It's been a week. I'm eating like nonstop. And these are Fritos. I live off these things. If I'm not eating fucking something loaded in protein, I'm eating these nasty things. Yeah, that's right. Hey, doggies, come here. Come here, lady. Want to see my girlfriend? Girlfriend from Virginia? Come here. Give me a scared cat. This is my baby. I'm going to steal her from Amy when I leave. You smell bad. Get off me. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, oh, hold on. I wrote something I want to read to you guys. It's actually, I wrote it in like 3 seconds. It just kind of flowed right off my fingertips, like rhymes, like just because I knew the words, you know. It just came out real quick. It came out good. Listen, let me get up here. In the midst of addiction, inner confliction, or restriction, whatever it might be that causes contradiction, in your words or your thoughts or those to dereliction, reality that you convince yourself is fiction, and you spread to those dear to you the unforeseen prediction of judgment of conviction or helpless driven benediction, expectations of affliction instead of proactive diction, or friction or complication insanity, straight feeling of vanity venting with profanity, inhumanity. Is it that you don't care, you can't bear, you can't compare to what society says is fair or rare? How dare you stare when you should glare? I mean, it's there, in trying to impair and scare whatever it is that keeps you sane. This life is yours, but all the locked doors that are causing these wars inside you have been locked by you. So get brave, crave to save, control the wave, don't just ride it. Conflict resolution. Retribution. A fucking revolution. Diminution of inner pollution. Solution. Modern day Shakespeare, huh? No, you guys know. Shakespeare's my hero. You know, when he was young, he had a lot of problems growing up, too. He was an addict. And he made his great escape. And nobody ever accepted him back. And he didn't even have that girl waiting back home for him, calling him up every day, telling him he loved him and shit. Shakespeare was a fucking nut. I don't know. I'm just fucking rambling. You know what? Fuck you. Goodbye. I don't miss you. Peace.